We've seen historically, there are several papers that show that when it rains or snows on election day, there's a dividend for Republicans. In the past, Republicans have been older, wealthier, college educated, and more likely to have not only a history of voting, but are what I would call hardier voters. Starting in 2000 through, of course, 2024, many, many more states have adopted in-person early voting. And as a consequence of that, particularly in the South and Southwest, when there has been bad weather, the dividend has been not only reduced, but almost reversed.
Going back to Helene, do you think that the lack of power and trees covering roads and roads washed out in some of these communities is going to actually sway the election?
Yeah, I do. I'll give you two examples of that. And it goes two ways. You just described what gets in the way: a tree, a building that you were going to vote at and you can't vote at. Second, the people that work at the polls, they're just as affected. There may not be anybody to actually run an election for you. But maybe the most important one, my third one, is you got other things to worry about. You have children, you have family, you have homes, you have possessions. It's not the first thing on your mind.
Do you think in the opposite direction that people are ever inspired by big weather events to go out and vote? Like, this is the candidate that showed up after the disaster, so I'm going to go vote for them. Or these extreme weather events are getting bigger and worse, and we need somebody who's going to do something about climate change.
It's a reasonable hypothesis. And those of us who study elections will watch it. No, I don't think people are going to say, oh my God, it's all because global warming. We've got to cut down on fossil fuels. I'm going to vote for Kamala Harris. Maybe there's two people out there, but I think the first thing on their minds is, can I get through the day? Can I get my food? Can I get my medicine? Can I get my kids to school?